Cee's cooking experiment, Food Bytes. We're going to be showing you how to make a simple brown stock, a veal stock, from bones. There are two different kinds of veal stock. One you do that's with unroasted bones. That's a white veal stock, and then there's a brown veal stock. We're going to do the brown veal stock and show you how to do it step by step. Alright, so let's go over the ingredients here you're going to need to make this brown stock. Have about 3.5–4 pounds of veal marrow bones. I had them cut, the butcher cut them into threes. I got two very large bones. 1 cup of carrots, 1 cup of onions, 1 cup of celery, 10 sprigs of thyme, 8 bay leaves, 7 garlic cloves, about 15–20 peppercorns here, 3 ounces of tomato paste, and 2 cups of red wine. First thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to preheat your oven to 450 degrees, and we've brushed these bones with oil, and now we're going to roast them for about 45 minutes. Okay, so our bones have started to roast in the oven, as you can see, right here. This is a pretty important part. You can see they can start to get nicely browned here. We're going to take them out of this pan because we're going to get rid of some of this excess fat. You don't need it in the stock. It's only going to solidify when you cool this completely, so we're going to get rid of some of it right now. Just put that to the side like that. Put these back in, like so. Alright, so the next thing that's going to happen here is we're going to brush it with the tomato paste, these bones here. Alright, and then we're going to roast that for about another 20 minutes. And let those cook. These, alright, and after that, we're going to end up putting in our mirepoix as well. So this goes in for about another 20 minutes. Alright, next step coming, and that is going to be we're going to add in our celery, onions, and carrots, or mirepoix here. We're just going to mix them into this. The bones, like so. Okay, we're going to let that roast. We're also going to put in all of our bay leaves, thyme, garlic, peppercorns. That's all getting in there as well. This is going to roast in the oven for about 40 more minutes. Okay, our mirepoix and bones have finished roasting. You can see right there, it's good, nicely roasted. Next thing we're going to do here is we're going to turn on the stove top here. This can be done in an oven-proof pot if you really want to, but I did mine in a hotel pan that has a heavy bottom, just because that's how I was taught to do it. But we're going to add in all of our red wine, and in the end here, hear that deglaze right there. We're going to get our pot that we're going to have ready here. We're going to start transferring our bones into here now. Get all that good stuff at the bottom there. There. Okay. That off. Put all this into our pot. cover this with water, and then we're going to bring it up to a boil. All right, so we brought our stock to a boil, and now we're going to simmer it here. But as you can see, there is some foam at the top here. Those are the impurities you're going to want to go and skim out of there, like so, with a ladle if you can. It'd be great. Maybe a large spoon would do it as well. Kind of just go to the top and to the edge. You're going to take that. Every once in a while you're going to see that. So if you cannot tell by now, this recipe takes a long time to do. So we are going to be simmering this on the stove for at least another 8 hours, and then we'll strain it and store it in the refrigerator. I want to make a couple points here. If you over roast the bones and they turn black, your stock will be bitter. If you use onion skins or any other foreign type of thing from your vegetables, and those turn black, it's going to bitter your stock. Also, last but not least, if you want to go and make lamb stock, for example, for a lamb reduction, you're just going to take this recipe and substitute lamb bones, the same amount, and do the same method as well. So that's how you make veal stock. This recipe makes about 4 quarts, maybe 5 quarts. You should probably store them in quart containers like this, and then you can freeze it, take it out when you need it, use it for a soup, use it to braise meats in the oven, do a roast, something like that. It's a great thing to have in your pantry. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and share if you'd like. Until then, be well, eat well. Thanks for watching.